Hey, what's up guys? Dr. Nerd here with a review of the Super7 Vintage 5.5 style Epic Battles 2-pack She-Ra and Hordak Part 2. Now, as you guys may or may not remember, one of my first videos was a review of this set, and generally thought it was really great, loved it. Then, as I tried to move their legs, they broke at the hip pretty quickly. So I did a follow-up video expressing my disappointment. So these are the original figures, and as you can see, they're broken. So I let Super7 know. They said that this was a common problem and that they would be sending out a replacement. They did not ask for the broken figures back, which I thought was pretty cool, but I did send them pictures. So I do want to see if they have improved their quality control with the replacement pack that they sent. So let me open these guys up and we'll take a look at them. Alright, so let's see how these guys are different. Hopefully a lot different. And right out the gate, let's test the hips. Alright, they're pretty stiff. And yeah, I am not going to push it. So I will probably put a little bit of heat on those. I'll try to loosen them up first. But otherwise, Hordak looks very, very similar to the previous Hordak. Let's say the paint apps might actually be a little bit better on the replacement Hordak. Looks smoother. Less, defects there. You can see in the broken one there's a little crack or something right there. Paint apps on the teeth also are cleaner on the replacement Hordak. There is a little bit of pink right there, but hey, that's minimal. I think the paint apps on the chest cleaner on the new one. A little bit of a smudge there. But overall, I would say the paint apps look better on the replacement Hordak. So I'm going to go loosen this guy's hips up in just a second, and then we'll come back to him. Now let's take a look at She-Ra. Let's take her out. And I really liked this figure. I was super bummed when her hip broke. So out the box, shoulders look nice. They articulate well. She's got her waist swivel intact. Let's check the paint apps. Alrighty. Pretty similar. I might actually say the paint apps are better on the broken She-Ra. As you can tell, right in here, there's a little bit of gold missing compared to right there. Not horrible, but kind of a bummer. Yeah, I would say on the gold on her chest armor is nicer on the broken version. But the gold on the front of her chest is better on the replacement version. As is, oh, that's different. This is one difference here. On my broken version, she has, I guess her costume is just magically holding that armor piece up, versus on the new piece, it's painted all the way back. So, good job, Super7, because it was kind of weird how that was being held in place. So yeah, that actually looks a lot better, less weird for sure, and I think more accurate to the vintage She-Ra. action figure. So, all right, here's a moment of truth. Let's check her hips. And no whammies, no whammies. Not too bad, actually. It's still a little stiff, so I'm gonna apply a little heat to them and then reevaluate. So I'll be right back. And good news. So maybe about a minute under a hair dryer, and sure enough, these hips loosened up. They are tight, but they don't feel like they're gonna break. So that's a good thing. I am now happy with my replacement Hordak. I do think this one had better paint apps. Same thing with She-Ra. A little bit of time under the hair dryer, and hips now move normally. Rotate in and out. I will say that unfortunately the paint apps, at least on the gold parts of her costume, not as good. But I do like, again, that they finished out the upper half of her costume with the additional paint. So I appreciate Super7's dedication to quality, and by replacing these free of charge, hopefully this is a good sign for that sweet 5.5 vintage style He-Man and Skeletor, which I hope will be coming home soon. That's all I got for you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe below, and I'll follow up with you next time. One more thing, guys. I was looking at Hordak's accessory here, and I noticed, I don't know if you guys can see that, there's two pieces in a lock, and if you push down here, it makes kind of like a shooting action feature. So, pretty cool. Didn't know about that. I'll have to check to see if the broken Hordak does that. But yeah, just a quick little addition to the video there. Thanks again for watching.